Hello student, I am Mrs. Shweta Shailendra Pandare, Assistant Teacher, Vidyapit High School, Kolhapur. Chapter 4 Current Electricity and Magnetism.
Let us recall that you are studying in the previous standard which constituent are present in an atom. An atom has same number of positively charged protons in the nucleus while negatively charged electrons are in the shell. So an object does not show any charge though its atom contain charged particle because the positive and negative charge is equal and hence that atom is electrically neutral. So we can say that plenty of electrical charge is filled in the objects around us. Next question, what will happen if a glass rod is rubbed on silk cloth? Rubbed घर्षण होणे. How do object get charges? Let us see here. This is glass rod. This is yellow colored silk cloth. When rubbing the glass rod, the rod will become positively charged. Here when rubbing of these the silk cloth on this glass rod happen, then this glass rod become positively charged and this silk cloth having negatively charged. The silk cloth when placed in contact with the rod will get the negative charges move strongly. So here moving negatively charged particles are the electrons. Here is static, that is non-moving charges. This is non-moving charges. Current, that is moving charges. This is moving charges. That moving charges transferred from one object to another object, that we get current electricity when electrons are electrical conductor are made up to the flow. This is the flow of electron. Next point, current electricity. A large current flow when lightning takes place from a cloud to the ground. Let us see here. This is a cloud and lightning whiz at the ground. Hence, there is large current is flow from this to the ground. As like this, while sensation is felt by us due to microscopically small current flowing to the brain. Here, all we felt by our skin, that is, the sensations are flow by these neurons toward our brain. You are aware with the current flowing in the wire. This is copper wire. Then electric bulb and the equipment in house, in the electric cells of a radio. Here is the cell that we are used in the radio or in the car battery. A current is produced by flow of both, that is the negatively charged and also the positively charged particles. Electrostatic potential. Water or a liquid flows from higher level to the lower level. Here, water is from higher level flow to the lower level. Heat always flows from a body higher temperature to a body of a lower temperature. Here heat is, this is hot surface, this is cold surface, and heat is flows from the higher temperature to the lower temperature. Similarly, there is a tendency of positive charge flows point of higher electric level to the point of lower electric level. Here the positive charge, number of positive charge is higher than compared to this. So this flow is from higher positive charge to the lower electric level. This electric level deciding the direction of the flow of electric charges is called electrostatic potential. So this is the electrostatic potential. Then potential difference similar to the height of waterfall. Then the temperature difference of hot and cold bodies. So here is the difference in the temperature of hot bodies and the cold bodies. The difference between the two potential of 2 point. Here this is one point and this is a second point. Then there is a difference in between them. So here is also the difference between the positive charge, and this is the first point, this is the second point. Hence the potential difference is, that is the difference between the two potential of the points. Next, try this. There are two figures. 4.1a, that is electrical circuit, and 4.1b, electrical circuit. So let us see the difference in these two figures. First, take connecting wires, copper wires, and connect the circuit. This is the copper wire, bulb, and connect the circuit as shown in figure number 4.1a. When we join this circuit, no current is seen to flow in the bulb. Now connect the same circuit. This is same circuit with a 1.5 volt dry cell that is available in your home or market. In figure number 4.1b, here now you will realize that from glowing of this bulb, when we join this dry cell in the circuit, then there is glowing of bulb, you can see here. So this is the first circuit. Here is the tap key. When this tap key is not joined to this wire, then there is not glowing of this bulb we observed. But when we join this circuit, then there is glowing of bulb we can see here. So that is electrons in the wire flow due to the potential difference between two ends. This is the negative end and this is the positive end. Hence, this flow from negative terminal of the cell to the positive terminal of the cell. In the figure, you can see that is the flow is from positive to the negative. But here the flow is that negative to the positive. Hence, from this, that is we can learn here there is no current as there is no potential difference. When there is not joining of these cell, that is we don't add the potential difference, then there is no glowing of bulb, we can observe in the figure number 4.1a. But when we are adding the potential difference, then there is glowing of bulb, you can see here in this figure also. In this figure, that is flow is from negative end to the positive end, that is because of that bulb is glowing here, and the symbol of potential difference or voltage is, that is the V, and unit of potential difference or the voltage is volts and denoted by capital V. Then next think about how we can measure the water flow that emerging from a pipe. For this we are knowing about the amount of water that is in the unit liters that is coming out in a specific time of period. Then how we can measure the electric current? Let us see the definition of the electric current. An electric current is the rate of flow of electric charge in a circuit. So this is electric circuit, and here is the cross section of the wire, and this is the charge that is flowing through this the wire. Then let us see the unit of the current. Then again the current is the rate at which charge flow through this surface. Let us see the SI unit of current is, that is ampere, and 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb upon second. 1 ampere current is equivalent to or equal to, that is 1 coulomb of charge passing through the area in time interval of 1 second, and this current is a scalar quantity. So up to this we are study about the current electricity, electrostatic potential, potential difference, and simple electric circuit, and also the unit of the current.